A number of new faces out on the ice. Sheldon Surrey, Brian Allen on the back end are figuring to be big contributors for you.
Yeah, and I was pleasantly surprised on both of them. I mean, if you watch Sheldon, he wasn't shooting the puck hard at all, but when he's shooting, Corey Perry had said he's going to have to go out and buy some new armor just to stand in front of the net, but he can bring it, and I think he's going to be a great asset on the power play with him being able to shoot the puck the way it is. Brian Allen is a big body. I've played against him for a lot of years, and he blocks shots. He's really good defensively, and he's gonna be a tough guy to play against. So those guys itself have made ourselves a better team.
Special teams goaltending, obviously crucial early on. You're a coach whose reputation is that your team gets out of the gate fast, and then obviously in a condensed schedule, we got to get off to a pretty good start here. I think it's 9 out of the first 14 games are going to be played away from Honda Center. So what can you do to help that happen? Help make that happen, that fast start?
Well, I just think if we are prepared, and that's our goal, is to be prepared. If we're prepared to go, it doesn't matter if we're on the road when we're playing. We love playing in front of you guys a lot more than being on the road. But at the same time, we're no strangers to the road, and I think we had a pretty successful last half of the year on the road. So we'll go in and we'll scare a few teams starting Saturday night.
We got a question over here.
What are you going to do to put the guys up the freeway in their place?
How much trouble do you want me to get in? You know what? I think I said it best in the paper about a month ago. It took them 45 years to get it right. Let's hope it takes another 45 years to get it right. So we're gonna go out there and listen. We don't like them. They don't like us. It's 1-1. Let's see who wins the 2 out of 3.
With so many superstars, and I really mean superstars like Ryan, Getzlaf, Perry, it's inconceivable to me that the Sporting Hockey News could list us as predicting to be 11th this year in the Western Division, and I just don't understand that. Your thoughts on that?
Good. Let them predict all they want, because reality is going to show them different. I haven't met a good prognosticator yet that's got it right. So, I mean, if that's what they think, great. It's great to be the underdog and show up everybody. That's what we'll do. We'll show them out. We've got a good hockey club here, and we're going to go out and we're going to prove we're a good hockey club, and we got a hungry hockey club. And so, I mean, it's going to be tough to play against the Anaheim Ducks this year. We were doing something when I told the players today. I said, don't feel like you're an underdog, basically. From January to the end of March last year, we had the 3rd best record in the National Hockey League. And I don't see why that shouldn't continue right now. We're a better team than we were last year. So, and I mean, if we weren't at the Honda Center, we wouldn't have been able to invite you guys, which was a great treat for the players and myself, because we owe this to you. So the way I was thinking coming up the stairs, we owe an awful lot to the fans. And I think the best way to repay is if we played an extra 2 months this year after the season is over. That would be well on its way, I think.
For those of you who don't know, Bruce's philosophy is somewhat different than the previous regime. He wants 4 lines that can play. In a condensed schedule, that's even going to be more important. And looking out on the ice today, it's kind of nice as an outsider looking in to see some young legs and some speed on the wings, and that's going to be important as well. You need to get some production out of those 3rd and 4th lines.
Absolutely. And I mean, if you don't, when I got here last year, the 3rd and 4th line between them had 1 goal. And you can't win unless you're getting production throughout the lineup. Now, we're not asking the 4th line guys to score 20 goals each, but they have to be able to contribute 5 to 8 goals in a season. And I firmly believe that they've got to be able to play, especially on the road, when you put them out there. Like, say we go to Vancouver this Saturday, and all of a sudden there's a face-off and the 4th line is out, and they put the Sedins on. They better sure as well be able to play against them. And that's what I want, is any line to be able to play against anybody. And if you do, then it makes it very difficult for them to match lines with you, and it gives you an advantage.
Hi, Coach. Just wondering, we've seen Bobby Ryan moved around quite a bit in the last few years, trying to find a second scoring line. Watching him out here with Solani and Bonino, I'm just wondering if that's what you would envision maybe for a second line for us.
They look pretty good too, I thought, you know, and that's, again, with the balance. Even if you look at the blue line with Koivu, Winnick, and Cogliano, I thought they skated very well today, and that's a good sign. And then even on the fourth line, probably the best guy watching the last few days has been Matt Bolesky, and you add, you know, the likes of a Peter Holland or Kyle Palmieri. These guys can play and are good players, and you know, so I mean, I think all of them are I think we're starting to get that balance that we're looking for.
Bruce, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to talk with all of us here this afternoon. I especially want to say thank you to all of the fans for coming back to Honda Center. We can't wait to see you here next week when the Ducks open at home. It's going to be a great year, and we're all looking forward to it.
Thanks, Brian, and again, thank everybody. Thank you guys for coming down. We missed you too, so we'll talk to you soon.